people, welcome back to another Fwoosh review. Tonight I'm going to look at the Marvel Legends Infinite series Spider-Woman. She's in the Thanos series. This way was kind of a Age of Ultron tie-in. It came with 3 movie characters, Iron Man, Hulk, and Captain America. But then it came with 3 classic characters, which is pretty badass. You get Batroc, Hellcat, and then Spider-Woman. And Spider-Woman here, she comes in the standard packaging for that we've been seeing since the kickoff of Infinite series. The box has some nice artwork on the sides, Hellcat, Spider-Woman, and I've heard people complain that it's easy to switch out figures and return them or do it in the store. I haven't had that problem, but my area kind of sucks. So I'm going to get her open and we'll see what's going on with her. And there she is out of the package in all her spider glory. I'm going to go ahead and call it. This is my favorite of the wave. It's a much needed redo. The old Spider-Woman kind of had a Shannon Doherty thing going on with her eyes kind of crooked. The face was lopsided. The body was kind of wonky. This makes up for all of that. It's a nice body. It gives off kind of a Frank Cho kind of vibe. It's kind of thick. I'm good with that. The head sculpt is fantastic. Everything's sculpted in nicely. The raven hair. I freely admit I'm a sucker for the raven-haired ladies. So, I mean, she's probably my favorite female of the Hasbro figures so far. I mean, even above, Scarlet Witch and, what is there, Emma Frost, a few others. They're all nice. I like them. They're on my shelf, but Spider-Woman takes the cake. As you can see, the eyes are sculpted in, the triangle on her forehead sculpted in, the lips, even the lipstick paint that's usually a little bit off. Pretty nice here. The ears seem kind of far back. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the hair is pulled back and the big eyes here are accentuating the size. But I don't know. It's a little bit off, but I'm still good with it. The straps on her body aren't sculpted on. They're just painted. But on this figure, they're all nice. They're nice and clean, straight. They all attach nicely. Even the yellows we saw on Hellcat kind of faded out down here, but it's probably because these are cast in yellow, most of the pieces here. Now, just like everybody else's, mine does have the belly button touch-up. If you look closely, you can see that it's slightly different because it wasn't sprayed on, I guess. It was just kind of smeared on there. I don't know if that was to cover, light paint. Why they would all be that way, I don't know. But it doesn't bother me much. It kind of fades into the background. You can see that there's a slightly different red from bicep to forearm. I think it's because this was cast in yellow, this is cast in red. But it's not a big noticeable difference. It's only noticeable when you get right up on it. We've seen this body before, so no surprises in the articulation department. The head is on a ball. But the hair kind of gets in the way, but you can get some side-to-side movement. Her hair kind of flies up in the air, but that's cool. Not a lot of up and down because, like I said, the hair. The shoulders are hinge and swivel all the way around, and then it hinges out. But man, the shoulders are tight on this one. I don't know if it's just mine or the detents are insane. And it's the same way with the elbow here. It's just tough to move. You can actually hear them snapping. Now there is some spinning meat here. The top of the bicep rotates as well as the bottom. I'm okay with that, I guess, because we'll get to the accessories in a minute where it really works out well there. The wrists are hinge and swivel. Hinge, then it's swivel, swivel. You got the upper torso joint. Gets good movement. Not a lot of forward, though. Side to side, nice. So you can get some nice standing poses out of her. The hips are hinge and swivel. They hinge out, not super far. Then they go forward nicely. Back, not so much to, for the butt. Swivel at the top of the thigh. Double knees. Should come all the way around. Hinge at the ankle, You can get down, but not forward a lot, so there's not a lot of crouching positions you can get her in. And then the forward-facing peg for the rocker ankle. She does come with accessories. She comes with 2 sets of like web wings that go under her arms. 2 for splayed position, 2 for at rest. I really like the at rest ones because, you know, she doesn't have her arms up in the air blocking other characters on the shelf. And these plug right in under the arm. I'm not quite sure which one goes where. But once you have it in there, it's pretty good. The peg is kind of mushroomed, and it takes a little bit of force, at least on the right one here. It takes quite a bit to get it in there. But once it's in there, it's stuck, and I'm good with that. But I really like the at ease ones. She's standing on the shelf, you know. It gives the illusion that they're just folded up under her arms. It kind of fills out the form. It looks good. I wish Black Bolt came with kind of an option like this. Then you have to get her arms really high up for these spread out wings, and they plug in the same way. And they really conform to the shape. I mean, it's cut out for the shoulder ball here. It goes up behind the back. It goes up the arm pretty well. It just, again, fills out the, you know, empty space right there. Again, the right arm, I don't know if it's the peg hole or the peg itself, but it's kind of a bear to get in. I did have to trim a little bit on the front and back of the peg, but that works out. I mean, it looks like she's, you know, the wings have spread out as she raised her arms. Now, the only thing I don't like, I don't know what's with these hands, while they're spellcasting hands. And I can't remember, she has a spider sting of some kind, a bolt she shoots out. Like I always say, I should do some research before I start these videos. But I'm good with faking it with these to shoot the bolt, but I can't help seeing Scarlet Witch spellcasting, you know, so... And they are kind of big. It kind of throws her off, but when you have her in action pose, it's not really noticeable. For other accessories, she comes with the arm of Thanos, and she comes with the head of Thanos. Thanos, whatever your pleasure is. Now, Hellcat comes with these same pieces, so I feel like this is a missed opportunity with these. Since it's the left arm, it could have easily came with the Infinity Gauntlet. Even though everybody says that this version of Thanos didn't have the Infinity Gauntlet, it still would have been nice to throw that in there. Unless they're saving that for, you know, Infinity War. They know Infinity Gauntlets are going to be coming, but still, I mean, give us a little incentive. Even though I like Spider-Woman more than Hellcat, Hellcat was the first one I opened because, you know, new character, put Thanos together. I end up with this extra arm. There's no incentive for me to go get another Thanos. Same with the head. They could have given us, you know, a mad scowl, a frown face, something just a little bit different. Make us buy both. Hasbro's in it for the money, or give us a reason to give you money, you know? So all in all, like I said, even after messing around with her for the past 5-10 minutes, my favorite of the wave. If you see her, grab her. She doesn't disappoint, especially if you're replacing the old Toy Biz version. Nothing against Toy Biz. You know I loves me some Toy Biz, but I'm always down to upgrade figures when nicer figures come out. Nicer versions, new costumes, better costumes, older costumes. It doesn't matter. As long as the figure's better, I'm going to buy it. So, if you like the review, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the Fwoosh. What took me a minute to figure out was, out of the package, these 2 boot cuffs matched, which is not right at all. You look at the package, you just look at the figure itself, and you think, that's not right. But it's easy enough just to turn this at the swivel joint, and then pop his ankle, or not pop, but bend his ankle back, twist it around, and it's facing forward. Now you have opposing lines on his boot cuffs.